How many videos have I did in the last week, BassHeads? This is another one. And y'all probably like, hey, Soda, can you make up your mind? Probably not. Because it's like I said, trial and error. Got my boy Dre down here again. Say what's up to the people.
Shit.
Yeah, we are back on it again. And I was up until 3 in the morning putting a new starter in. Okay? And I had complications putting the starter in. Laying on the ground trying to put in one of them heavy-ass starters is not fun. It's not fun. I'm tired as hell. It's not fun, man. It's, yeah, then I had to wake up this morning and return the starter that was bad, that I only had for a month. I think I explained that. And then they sold me one of these small starters that's supposed to be better, but we think that they sold me a starter for the wrong car. Everybody thinks this is a Chevy. It's an Oldsmobile. All right, so we think that's the reason it wouldn't start, because of the spindle wouldn't reach the flywheel or something. I replaced my old one, and boom, then came back here, and I put back to the 320s, and I'm going to explain why I went back to the 320s. All right. Well, the 220s, I realized that they don't like going past 15.5 volts, man. When you go past 15.5 volts with them, what was happening yesterday is my belts were screaming like crazy when I was trying to do 15/8 and stuff with those alternators. They wasn't having it. Belts screaming to the point of smoking. And no matter how tight they was or how snug they were. And I had to figure out why I was doing that, and these won't do that. These I had these at 16.2 running. Right, Dre?
Yes, sir.
We had them at 16.2 volts, and well, like I said, that Stetson Bravo HQ can handle 17 volts, man. So now I can turn these up without worrying about my high speakers shutting down, like those 250.4s were doing. If you hit 16 volts, they wasn't trying to hear all that. Like a little bit past it, like 16.2, they wasn't trying to hear that. But those don't care, and they got fans in them. And I still got a fan on them, and we was basing a couple of days ago, and them things wasn't even warm. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Now, I moved that fan a little closer, but guess what, y'all? Plus, I got a 4-inch one that should be waiting at the house, but guess what, y'all? Guess what? I got a better wrap there. I got a full wrap there now, because those belts I was using brand new. Now the ones I was using, they were broken in sort of. They were stretched. The new ones wasn't, and they were too small. So now I had to come up with something else. So I got a full wrap now. I just got a longer belt where I can do what I call the S formation. I had the Z formation. I went back to the S formation. Okay, I got more wrap and all that, and there wasn't no squeal, but guess what? Now that alternator gets hotter than the other ones again after doing a new wrap. Interesting, isn't it? That one doesn't get hot, but the darn fan is on that one. So, what me and Dre kind of came up with is a battery delete post for positive. We're going to take and move that over to here, across there, so we can have room for another fan. All right, and then we'll blow it on that one. But for the meantime, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. This car is cracking me up, man. It's hopping from alternator to alternator, getting hot. Earlier today, I had another belt on here when I had the 220s on, and guess which one was getting hot? The one that rattles. It was getting hot earlier. Well, no, I take that back. The 220s, one of the 220s was getting hot when I had them in there, and they wasn't filling that 15.7 volts, and it was that one on them. It's always something, isn't it? Yeah, all right. Well, we're about to go take a night bass drive. It's dark out, it's night, and we're going to take a night bass drive like I used to always do back in 2016, 17, 18. I should go basing at night. We're going basing, right, Dre?
Yes, sir.
Trying to get all the bass I can get. You know what I mean? So, it's your boy, DOG. And another reason why, that's one reason why I decided to keep these. They can take the voltage hitting them. Another reason is I got in touch with, I talked with Tony who made these. You know, when they tested them at CES, and they got you know, their dynos is up to date. When they tested them there, they did 330. He told me, and the guy yesterday, he don't have an upgraded dyno. It said 270 on as much as he can get out of it. So I believe they do what they do. All right. So you know, boom, there it is. We're out. Peace.